Hey everyone, welcome to the bi-weekly Topline OS Updates webinar. I am Aaron DeBenedetto, and I am the Customer Success and Training Lead here at Topline. It's so good to have you here joining us. This is a fairly new thing we've been doing, and we were doing it for a couple reasons. One, we want you to know how to use the software. We really want to help you because if you can be helped, if you can know the software better, then everybody wins. And we want to build power users. And so we are so happy to pour into you and let us know what you need. Email me anytime, Aaron, Aaron at topline.com, and we will try to get what you need as far as training. So I'm going to go through some things in this webinar today. First of all, just a little bit more about me. You can call me Aaron or Aaron. My job's to help you succeed, and I am a father, married to Meredith. We've got 2 dogs and 1 Garfield cat. And my cat, Franklin, we rescued him, and he loves to snuggle on me. So I feel like a pretty cool dad. Yeah. What is Topline OS? Why does it matter to you? If you visited one of these update webinars before, you've been through this, but I'm just going to run over it quickly for those of you who are new. Topline OS is a CRM. It's a customer relationship management software, but it's so much more than just organizing your people. It is a whole marketing suite. You run your whole business off of it. And the features we have are just unmatched by any other software out there, even the big players. We are very proud of it. And most importantly, it saves you time. When you run everything through Topline OS, it saves you time. It takes time to set things up, but once they're running, it goes on autopilot largely. And that is the beauty of it. So we want you to stick with it. And if it's saving you time in the long run, it's generating more revenue. And I don't know about you, but if I have more time to do other stuff, do more lead generation, more meetings with new clients, be out there finding new business, and all my systems are running automatically, then that's revenue in my pocket, and I can be about building my business. But you have to learn how to use it, and that's why we're here today. So we're going to get to know each other a little bit. I already introduced myself. We don't have any of the founders on the call. There's Alex Scatell is our CEO, and Joey Scatell and also Chris Ricklin are all co-founders of Topline. And we have so many things that we're doing right now. We're getting ready to launch some new things in the new year, and we are excited that you're along for the ride. So first, I want to show you that we have a video that I think you all will enjoy. Hey everyone, we've got a big update. So we put together Topline OS Level 1 training. This is a course for you to go through to learn how to better use our Topline OS software. And we know that if you get stronger at using the software, you can save a lot of time. Go through the course, let us know how it goes, whatever improvements that can be made, and we will grow it together, and your knowledge level will grow, and therefore you'll save time in the long run and a lot of frustration. It is notice free to sign up, so you just go to this. I'll share the link. You put in your information and proceed to checkout. Thanks for signing up. View dashboard. And here I am. Now, you do need to set up a new password for your account. Don't worry, this is not the same password as your Topline OS account or Topline.com account. This is a whole separate password. So I'm going to make up one here. Securely, set the password. I'll change it so you guys don't know what it is. And there it is. There's level 1 training, and we are going to come into here, and we are going to learn a little bit about the course up here, and we're going to start the course. And here we are, level 1. There's a video to share what this whole process is about. When you get down to the bottom, you can mark a video as complete and continue on to the next one. Let's go back. If you open up here, you can see the first module, all the important basics that you need, and then you progress up through the course by unlocking each one. It'll pay you dividends. in the long run. Let us know what you think and have fun learning. All right. Bye now. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to sign up, and I will have the link for that in this post. So you'll be able to sign up for the training, and also there's a separate login for the portal that gets you into the training. So create your new password. There's your training. You click on it. You can see your progress bar, and those are the modules and the lessons. And if you want to leave comments and feedback, it's enabled at the bottom of the screen of each video, each lesson. You can type in your comments, and that'll help us improve what the course is like. So next, we're going to move on to what's new, okay? We got a couple new things and also a couple other things from the past, from not old things. I don't want to say old things, but things that are really key that you need to help you succeed. So we're going to go over that now. First of all, the community is live, okay? So if you've been part of another software company's community or any type of community, think of this as like Facebook, but just for Topline OS users, and also without all the political ads, right? Who here doesn't want to see those anymore? So this is just for Topline, and there are different things you can do in here. Notice at the top, there's a discussion, and there are different kinds of discussion here. On the left, there are start here. Obviously, that's where you start and introduce yourself to everybody. Announcements will go here. Wins and success stories if you want to hear some good news. A community tech help. So we have our own support channels for Topline, but we really want to have a robust peer group also. So you can ask in the group, and people can earn points by participating and answering questions and helping everyone out. Tips, tricks, and inspiration. If we find some cool things that we can share with you, you can go there just for some inspiration. Collaborate and connect. If you want to find an accountability partner or a group of people that are doing similar things, you can connect in there. Product feedback. Anytime you got suggestions or something's not working, let us know and we will get right on it. And then break room right here. We'll probably put some fun things in there just to help you waste a little time when you're feeling overwhelmed or whatever. But yeah, we have a learning section up here. There'll be a calendar. The learning portal, the course will be in the learning tab, the training course. Also in events, we'll have events regularly, these webinars, as well as other videos to help you out, other calls, maybe a Q&A session here and there. And then there's a leaderboard, which is pretty cool. I want to show you this in real action. Here's the leaderboard, and I named them after Star Wars Jedi names. I took a little bit of liberty. It's not directly to the book because I had 9 levels, and I think there were only 6 legitimate levels. But anyway, earn some points by participating in the community. You can find out about members here, and there's an about section as well. Events, like I said, will show up here. Learning, the course is right here for you to start, and discussion. So I'll leave you the link for joining the community and just poke around and say hi. We want to grow this fast, so spread the word. So that is the community. Let's move on to the next thing. Video testimonials. How many times have you finished a job and someone's been so happy with your service, you ask them to do a review and they never do it? Has that happened to you? All the time. But what we want to do is help you get reviews. And nothing is more powerful than video reviews on your website. So when people come and visit your homepage, they can see real people, real customers, and hear what they have to say. They are the most believable source in marketing and advertising, our past customers and clients who are satisfied. So we want to make that easy for you. So let me jump in here, and you find this section underneath, I think it's, under reporting. So you see over here on the left-hand menu, this dashboard conversations task, scroll down to reporting. It's not exactly intuitive, but here it is. Reputation report. And then under Reputation Report on the top menu, you'll see Video Testimonials. Now, I did create a template, so you can make one template and then use that forever if you want to. Or you can create different templates depending on if you want reviews about different services you offer, or if you have two different businesses, you can do that. Video, this is the overview of client responses and video collectors. Video collectors are like what you send out and it asks people to record the video and then it comes back with their information. So hence a collector. Maybe there's a better name than that, but that's what we call it. So your overview has both video collectors and recent responses. If you go to the video collectors tab, it's just your collectors, and responses is obviously just responses. So we'll actually go back to the overview since we have so few here. And I created one for our demo account here, Dunder Mifflin. And let me just show you what that's like. So it was very easy to put this together. And this is what it looks like. This is the preview pane. So we have our logo at the top. We'd love to hear from you. You can upload your photo. This helps with conversion when they see your picture and they're like, oh yeah, Aaron was okay. I don't know if I've ever been great, but Aaron was okay. And we want to give him a 5-star review. And so share your thoughts, quick video. They're prompted, let's go. They're asked to share their screen. And then it records with a question on the screen prompting them. So we'll take a look at that here. So if we were to go and test this, here's what it looks like on a screen. And you can, here comes up the first question. Tell us about your experience. So you hit record and you record telling about your experience. And then you hit stop and then it asks the next question and you hit record and you answer that question. You can program up to 3 questions and then there you're all tapped out. You're all tapped out for that collector. And they can also upload videos. If they have videos that they want to do it on their phone and just upload the file, you can do it there. But we're going to go back. And once again, I just want to point out what's on the page, your logo, your invitation for them to do feedback, the company name, your contact information, and a little bit of encouragement here on why it's important that they record a video. You can even put in here, like, it only takes 2 minutes or whatever. I'm going to close out of that and go back to the creation page. First of all, this is the setup area. You can change the name of your collector up here. There's a save button, of course. First thing's the welcome page. What do you want to tell people? This is the main header over here. We'd love to hear from you. I actually like that a lot. Spokesperson, that would be me. If you don't want me, you just take me off. And there we go. My picture's out. Or you can enable it. I think it really does help with conversion to have your picture on there, so I recommend it. The name of your company, your contact email, why record, and then answer that question, welcome message. So just really simple, straightforward. The questions page, these are the questions it'll ask. It'll prompt them to ask each question. I recommend not having it. We can do up to 3. I wouldn't recommend having 3 because that's every time you add a new piece to the process, people are less likely to finish the process. So think about ease here. Maybe tell us about your experience and would you recommend us? Just make that one question. Here we have it built out into 2. It's up to you. Then attribution page is who left it. This is asking for their name, email, and then submit. And then your thank you page here. All done. Thank you for your time to respond. We truly appreciate it. And then again, your spokesperson email. And there you are again. We will work to make this more and more robust. But, forgot to say here, settings, you can also change your logo. You can enable it, turn it off. You can do white background behind the logo. Let's see what that does in my case. Nothing, because it's a clear logo. But you can change background color, text color, secondary text. And how you do this is you click on the actual color and it opens up the selector. Or you can type in the hex code here. I'm going to show you. No, I can't show you. I don't have it open in this window. Sometime I'll show you a tool where you can upload any picture and like a screenshot and then identify what color it is. And then you just click that hex code in here. Hex because it's usually 6 digits. I think it has 7 in this one, but 6 digits will work. And then you can change all the colors. So that, then you save it. And now you have your collector, and you can go back and you notice right here, this is the share link. So you can just send it to one of your contacts, which is pretty cool. Or you can just put in their phone number and email. You can, oh yeah, override link. This is just if you click on the wrong link, wrong collector, and you realize it, you can change it here. I don't know if that makes sense. That might have just confused you more. And then you can choose modes here. There's email. You can create a new template. Your default settings, SMS, WhatsApp. You have different options there. And then you just click send review request. Easy peasy to do. Yeah, so poke around in there a little bit, have some fun. So now we are going to go back to the slideshow. What's next? Gift cards. Woo! Now, when we first came out with this, I first thought, oh, awesome, I can send someone an Amazon gift card. That's not how this works. This is not about sending Amazon gift cards. This is about sending a gift card for your services, okay? So think of it like an old-fashioned gift certificate, all right? So let's take a look at this then. So we got it there. Here we are. So this is found under their revenue. So you go to revenue and then gift cards. Revenue, then gift cards. Do you remember what video testimonials were under? They were under reporting and then video testimonials. Actually, reporting, reputation report, then video testimonials. But for gift cards, you're up at revenue and gift cards. So how this works is we will create a new one. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Gift card name, let's just do it simple, $25 off. Buy tacos or whatever $25 will get you. And then set expiration date. Maybe it's a year. So let's see, instead of January 2026, let's do January 1st, 2027. Okay. So we'll put that in there as an expiration date. Link. This is if you had like a sales page where you wanted to put a product in. So add a URL that will be shared along with the gift card code for redemption or more information. Maybe you have a landing page where you talk about the gift card. You can put that in there. Or no link, and you can share it in other methods. And then your terms and conditions, we give you a whole page here. I don't know if you need to have a whole page, but use it or lose it by 1/1/27. And then we continue. Now, select a template, upload a template. If you have, maybe you created something on Canva as the background for your gift card, you can upload a template. You can create a gradient, and that's what we're going to do. Gradient, it just makes it look fancy. You can change your different colors however you want. Ooh, that makes light green. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that. So $25 off, buy tacos or whatever, $25 will get you. You can name it. I'm going to put in here blueberry kiwi pie. I don't know. It's just a name. Direction, you can change the direction of the color. And I'm going to add this to my templates so I can use it again. So I can have uniform gift cards. You can define a quantity, like they can only buy so many. Allow sales when out of stock. So if you have defined quantity, only 100 of these gift cards can be purchased or can be used. I'm sorry. Allow sales out of stock. It's just like you think. And there's a little information bar here too to explain. All over the software, we have these little information icons that you can click and learn more. Tax, if you want to include tax or if you have to include tax on it. Choose a category, and I'm going to make up one under Mifflin and create. I hit create. I hit create. You know, nothing's perfect, right? So it's processing. And we are going to click. I can't click continue. Let me pause for a second. Okay, there was a save issue, so I'm just going. I figured out the problem. I was trying to create a new category of a category they already had. That's why it wouldn't let me do Dunder Mifflin, because you can select up here. So I created one for Taco Tuesdays, but I actually wanted on Dunder Mifflin. So there you go. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. And let's see, what else do we need to do here? Oh, the amount. Silly me. We'll do $25 gift cards. Continue. That's what it will look like. Looks nice and fancy. And there you go. There's your gift card. So you're going to create the card. And there it is. And if you scan it on your phone, let me show you how this works. It starts off with this. It says create your card, and you click on it. You click on the dollar value. You click buy. And here you can put in a coupon code if you want. And down here you put your information and your payment information so people can buy a gift card for your services for someone else. Pretty cool. And then once you pay, you can confirm, and then you've purchased a gift card and it is sent to someone. You can also edit down here. You can send it here. You can sell it. You can share with the QR code so they scan it. And it'll come up with this card that people can buy. You can deactivate it. You can trash it. So lots of options there. So poke around there. Under gift cards, remember it's under revenue and gift cards. All right, moving on. Support widget. Woo! Who likes support, especially free support? We are very proud that we offer support. It is not 24/7. It's during normal business hours, but it is free. And we have a response time of 5 minutes or less. So I think that's pretty good for free. I'll leave it at that. So here we go. You click over here. Oh, I got too far. Go back. Let's click on Topline Support. And here you've got different onboarding steps you can do. You can send a message. So we're going to interact here. Hey, what can you tell me? It's thinking. It is an AI answer. It has all of our knowledge base in it. So if you get stuck anywhere on Topline OS, you can go here and ask our AI bot, and I think it's Toppy. I think we named it Toppy. And it'll answer your questions for you. So how do I send a gift card to someone? And we'll let the AI, or Toppy, I like calling him Toppy. If it's not named Toppy, I'm going to suggest that because that's pretty fun. Thinking, and here we go. Navigate to gift cards, go to the revenue tab, select gift cards, create or edit, click create a new gift card or add an existing one or edit one. Customize, set details, send. Once configured, digital codes are sent to the recipient by email with a personalized message. You can also sell gift cards via product listings or direct links. So it did a pretty good job. I'm going to give it a thumbs up so it learns. And then if you have a question, you can talk to a human. So the AI is instant or nearly instant. You can talk to the support team here, and it's within a few minutes, still during business hours. Just running a test. How are you doing? This is Aaron. All right, so we'll hear back from them eventually. So we're going to go back here, though. You can report an issue here as well. So if you're having some sort of bug, you can mark the bug by taking a screenshot or record the screen, which is really cool. This is very helpful because a picture is worth 1,000 words. A video is worth like 1,000,000 words. So help us out. Help us make it better. We rely on you. We are a team. And then request a feature too. If you're missing something, go ahead and request the feature here, and you can just put it in there, and we'll get it. Messages, those are the message stream. So request a support, well, gift card, request a contact support team. So your messages will be listed out here. News, this is headlines from new releases and updates. So you can see here kind of what's new in the system. Roadmap. Right here, you can take a little tour. Actually, roadmap, I'm sorry. These are things that people have requested that you can vote on. So time tracker module, track billable hours to each user, specific clients and projects. Yeah, I want to see that. So I'm voting on it. We got 7 votes. You can go through here and see what's on the roadmap as far as what things we're looking at adding because the people requested them. And you can go by most votes, recent, random. Let's do by most votes so we see what's going on. Yeah, so ask some things there. Tasks here.
Welcome to Topline.
Ooh.
We're thrilled to have you on board.
We're thrilled.
Topline CEO Alex Cattell.
That is Alex.
I'm going to show you exactly how to get.
He's going to give you a little tour. So if you haven't done this yet, open up Topline Support, go to the Tasks tab, and watch Alex's video, and it's also a quick tour around the platform. And then help, ? This is our help center. If you'd rather search our documents the old-fashioned way, like, let's see here, gift card. Gift card. And here we go. Gift cards, postcards, all that. So that is the support widget. It is very powerful, and please use it. The more we use it, the more hours we can offer it, and we want to serve you the best that we can. So check that out. All right, heading back to our slideshow. Now for a deep dive. I'm almost out of time, but I do want to show you, I'll kind of tease you a little bit about voice AI. Voice AI. So let's jump right into that. That's community. Here's the agent list. Okay, when you go to Topline, it's right under AI agents, right in the middle of the menu. Here, you've got conversation AI. So that is like a chat widget on your site, or you can even include it in your automation and workflows to help respond to people in context. That's probably more of like a top level skill set. Right now, though, I want to show you just how easy it is to create a voice AI agent. And where I've been using this is helping people set up automated assistants that pick up the phone, that sound realistic, that aren't too robotic, that people just hang up, and can actually, because it's AI, can hear exactly what the person wants. So if the person says, hey, I want to speak to a human, the AI can, I understand you want to speak to a human. I'm going to transfer you right now. Or I want to talk to Bill in sales. I understand you want to talk to sales. I'll contact them right now. So if you think of like an IVR, like a phone tree system, this is like on steroids, and it thinks for you. So you don't have to go through the endless pushing 1 to get here and 7 to get there and then 9 to repeat the menu and just pray and hope that by hitting 0, you're going to get to an operator. This is different, and we've been finding great success with our clients who've adopted it. So just so you know, there's inbound voice AI. So when someone calls, voice AI picks up, answers the call, can do everything from answering questions to call forwarding to triggering a workflow to scheduling appointments. It's pretty brilliant. And then outbound, we can actually do outbound now. We have to be careful with outbound. It is very regulated, and it's regulated for a reason, because we don't all want to be spammed by outbound voice AI trying to sell us stuff sounding like Joe Biden or Donald Trump, or, we don't want that. And so it's a really good use case to think about, though, is if you run a business where you want to do a day before reminder. Like when you're going to go see the dentist or the doctor, or you get your car fixed, sometimes someone will reach out to you about 4:00 p.m. the day before and just say, hey, just want to let you know, remind you of your appointment tomorrow. Can you make it, or do I need to reschedule it? So they get that verbal commitment, and that verbal commitment really increases the show up rate. So outbound AI call could be simply like, hey, this is Stephanie from Dental Palooza, and just confirming that you have your appointment tomorrow at 4 p.m. Can you make it? And yes, sure, great. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Click. Same thing that a human could do, but with a happier voice, because I don't think any human enjoys doing those calls, and with just as much reliability. That is if people pick up the phone. Because you know how that goes too. People don't like to pick up phones these days. But I want to teach you about inbound AI agents. And we can go to our agent list here. And you don't just have one AI agent for all of your company. You do if it's like an inbound, like answers the call. That's one agent. But you could have several different agents that do different things. You could have one AI agent that forwards to another AI agent. Maybe your AI agent answers the phone, and then if someone wants to speak to sales, if sales doesn't pick up, the AI agent will pick up and lead them through some qualifying questions and get their information so the humans can follow up with said lead. So there's a lot of options here, but most basic is to start off with one, and all your agents will show up here. They're all completely customizable. So we're going to create a new agent today, and you can browse the marketplace. You can get some pre-built ones, but honestly, to build it from scratch, your brand, your voice. That's probably the best for most people. I don't like messing around with someone else's stuff, especially if it's an AI agent representing my business. I want to make sure it works. So it'll start off with giving your agent a number. My agent 729. It sounds like, James Bond or something. Actually, let's call it 007. Why not? No, I'm just kidding. We'll call it Steve. So Steve, and the business name, the language. So this is important because if you have a doing business as name other than your legal name, you can put that in here because this is what the AI agent will reference as the company. The language, we do offer other languages, quite a few actually, so that's pretty cool depending on what country you're in. And you can pick different voices. We recently integrated with 11 Labs, who is the curator of the best AI voices out there. And so now they're available to you, and you can listen to them.
It wasn't the storm that changed, it was the quiet afterward.
Okay, that might put me to sleep if someone calls that. So we want an accent. Let's say we want a Scottish male, very manly. Young Scottish male voice, professional, clear tone. Let's see what he says.
An organization who ensures our operations are
Ooh,
always safe and
I
secure.
like that. That's great for Steve. So there we go. We're going to save Steve. Did I select him? There you go. Save voice. It's Callum, but we know him as Steve. And we can listen to him
We
here.
are an organization.
Pretty cool, huh? Time zone, Eastern. Your LLM model, you can choose the price per minute is there. So you can actually go through and do pricing if you want. They have different benefits. Feel free to Google what the different AI voice benefits are of all of these. But I recommend you stick with the suggested, which is 4.0. And there are reasons that it's suggested, even though it's a little more pricey than some of the others. Greeting message confirmation, this is what it says. So, hey, what's happening? You've reached Tacos Unlimited. My name is Steve. What can I do for you today? Well, there we go. Hey, what's happening? You've reached Tacos Unlimited. My name's Steve. What can I do for you today? We're going to hit next. Now, let me go back. Forgot one thing. Up at the top here, there's an advanced settings. Here, you can choose the maximum call time. Like maybe someone just thinks Steve's voice is really attractive and they want to talk to him for an hour at a time. This will cut them off. So no freeloaders with this timeout. Idle time and reminder frequency. So if someone it just stops talking for 4 seconds, Steve will be like, are you there? Are you there? Just checking. Agent behavior. You can control the voice speed. Usually moderate is good, especially with someone with an accent. Interruption sensitivity. So this happens sometimes if you listen to, or if you talk to a voice AI on speakerphone, the noise in the background will make this AI think you're talking and it'll stop talking. So here you can adjust the sensitivity on whether Steve stops or not. Temperature. So you kind of want to leave it here at the lower end. The higher you go on temperature, the more creative he'll be, which also means he may do things that are a little bit hallucinogenic. I don't know. I've never tried highly creative, but for my AI agent that's representing my business, I don't want Steve to be that creative. You know what I mean? And then enable back channeling enables the agent to use affirmations like yeah or oh during conversations indicating active listening. I'm going to do that. Back channel frequency, 0.8. Let's put it down to 0.5. Back channel word list. Okay. Oh, I see. Just some euphemisms there. And then voice settings down here. Voice speed, voice temperature. I mean, there's so many options. Background sound. You can sound like you're in a coffee shop or convention hall. Static noise. This is just to make it sound a little bit more realistic. If people really listen, they probably would tell it's an AI. But with some background sound, it kind of fools your brain for half a second. And sometimes that's enough to make a difference of people hanging up or not. And then noise cancellation mode, you can remove noise and background speech. There you go. So that's those settings there. Oh, here we go. So lots of functionality in a little place. That's right there on the first page. Second page, agent goals, okay? There are two different options here. You can go to advanced mode and you can create a knowledge base here. And how you create a knowledge base is you create it, you name it, Tacos Unlimited Knowledge Base. And all the AI agent needs to answer questions for callers. So that was cool. Just beyond call transferring and stuff, just you can have it learn about your business so that it can answer basic questions like, hey, do you offer takeout? How long does it typically take to get someone to come out to my house? Things like that. You have a lot of different options here for adding sources to your knowledge base. And the knowledge base, again, is information that the AI agent references and can speak. So you're basically training your employee is what you're doing. You have a lot of cool, powerful tools here. You can do web crawler where you can search. So if I do, well, never mind that. Oh, that's if you already have them entered. That's silly me. Add a source, web crawler, and we're going to do topline.com. I believe you leave out the HTTPS : // Let's double check that. Fetching pages. We'll come back to that. FAQ, you can enter manually FAQs. So add source, FAQ. You can add tables. So this is, you can upload a CSV file. So let's say you want the AI agent to quote prices for you. And you could have a price list of 1,000 things, and it could reference the pricing list. I know, it's crazy what it can do. Rich text. This is just writing. You can like copy and paste things in here, or you can file upload, again right here. So you add things over here, and then they show up over here. Let's see how the web crawling is going. Currently has 0 links, but it's scanning everything, and then it's going to put everything about the website, all of our information, into this knowledge base that the AI can then reference. So again, we're teaching the AI, and the website crawler does take time. So there's our knowledge base here. So if we go back to Voice AI, notice Voice AI knowledge base. That's how you get to it another way. So we're going to go to our agent list, and we're going to do Steve. Where's Steve? Let's search for Steve. Oh, come on now. I don't have to go through all of them now, do I? I thought we had... Did I not save Steve? Oh, no. Hold on. Let me pause and find Steve. All right. I found Steve. So here's Steve. I'm in Voice AI, Agent Details, and then Agent Goals. So let me just walk you backwards there. So again, I went into Steve. Here's Steve with his Scottish
We are an
voice.
organization who ins-
Wish I could speak Scottish. Agent Goals. Now remember, we created the knowledge base. Looks like it's still populating, so it's not there. But let's just put another one. Test and details to collect from the contact. So it'll answer their questions. And if whatever you select here, it'll say, yes, can you please give me your name and your email so someone can get back to you. Address, that'd be a little sketchy. I don't know if I would give my address to an AI agent, but if you need it, there it is. And then contacts issue, why are you calling today? You can add a call summary as a note to the contact. This is huge. This is a fairly new release. So that when someone calls in and they're a contact in Topline OS, this will create a note in that contact profile about the call and why they called. This was huge. This was highly requested, and it's finally here. Trigger workflow when a call is completed. So let's say after someone hangs up, you want to send them a thank you text message for calling. You can create an automation for that. And there you go, off to the races. And then receive an email notification post-call completion. So you can do a custom email. Oh, this is I'm sorry, like a follow-up to the Topline OS user about what just happened with the call. So can an email to all admins, users, contact assigned users, and so on and so forth. Notice over here that you can test it. So you can do a phone call, you can do a web call, and we could test the agent right here. So you can put your phone number in here and call, and you will hear the voice AI agent, and you can give feedback on what it did well, what it didn't. So this is very handy. I'm not going to go over that with you because it's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to come down here again, always hit save. Always hit save. Oh, I have this. Always hit save. We'll go to the next one, phone availability. Choose your phone number that you want it to come from, usually your main number. And you can buy a new number if you want to. Enable your AI agent as a backup to the phone number. So that's more complex. Just leave that as is. And then you can also set working hours. So if you do that, it'll be only in certain hours, maybe during off work hours, or if you just want it on 24/7, that's a good solution there. And then again, save. And then dashboard and logs, you can find out the calls that were completed, see transcripts, all that fun stuff. So I just taught you a lot, but it's all in my AI agents, voice AI. You got your dashboard and logs. Here's your agent list, your inbound, outbound. Here it shows you all their statistics and information. Go to agent list. You can create a new agent, or you can go to the one you created and name, business name, pick a voice, time zone, what it's going to say when it picks up. And then on the next agent goals, this is kind of fun. If you go to advanced mode, I forgot to share this with you. This is going to have some prompts, and you can explain what you want it to do. Once, just read through this example before you go fooling around with it. But it has some very important things, like to spell out the name with the letters, so it gets it right in the Topline OS and etc. Write what you think you want it to say, evaluate it. It'll give you some tips to change it to make it more clear. There's also prompt guidelines down here. Also, on advanced, you can do new actions during the call and after the call. During the call, you can do a call transfer. So this is where you can set up talk to a human. Very simply, talk to human, phone number to transfer to. This can be a system number or an external number. When should the call transfer take place? When someone asks to speak to a human. And then what to say. I understand that you want to speak to a human. I will transfer the call now. If you click this here whisper message, if when the call is transferred and you're picking up the transferred call, it'll say, call from caller Steve, if they would have given their name, and it'll give you a summary of the phone call up to that point before you actually speak to the person. That gives you a little heads up. But there are different actions here: call transfer, trigger a workflow. Again, if they say a certain word, you can trigger a workflow. If they ask for your schedule, you can have it listening for the word schedule and then send a text message to them with your schedule. SMS, update a contact field. If you have a special field, a custom field that you want to have filled in, like what's your tractor make, you can update a contact field. Appointment booking, yes, you can have it book appointments for you, and then custom action with some code. There are lots of different options here for you. This is probably overwhelming. Watch it a few times, and you can always reach out to me, Aaron at Topline.com. You can go to Topline support right here and ask your question, and we'll get you up and running. If you're not a gold customer, you might want to think about upgrading, because we offer assistance and we also offer some lead generation services with our Topline.com product. So lots of opportunities here with Topline. Let me close out here with our, more Topline opportunities. We have so much. Go to Topline.com. We have Topline Gold. That you can read more about that under the packages and information on Topline.com. In fact, let's just go to Topline.com right now. Topline.com. Here you can find out how to find really skilled workers. So if you're looking for a CFO, or if you're looking for, what have you, out on the marketplace, you can find those people here. And you can also find leads using Topline.com. You can go over down here to pricing, or go up here to pricing, and you can read about the different plans. So Topline OS is our CRM software. Actually, it's a whole marketing agency's worth of software in one, the Topline OS, and this is right here. But Topline Gold is the top of the funnel, where you can generate more opportunities. So this is with finding leads through Topline.com, and then you can use Topline OS to book qualified meetings with people and to show up on those meetings, and then of course close more deals if you wanted to go with the full funnel bundle. So Topline OS is the basic. Topline Gold feeds into Topline OS, and full funnel bundle is both, where you get the lead generation as well as Topline OS to organize it all. And we have affordable rates. We are growing as a company. We want to make this as accessible as possible, because we want more people to learn about how great we are, how great this product is that we believe in. And just take a look here. And if you're interested, schedule a time to meet with any of us at Topline. Aaron at Topline.com, Chris, CHRIS at Topline.com if you're interested in Topline Gold or the full funnel bundle, and we will get you set. So that is the end of my presentation. The bi-weekly Topline OS Updates webinar is done for December 11th, 2025. And let's take a look at the calendar while I have you here. One moment. All right, I just checked my calendar, and the next one would fall on Christmas, and the next one after that would fall on a gold webinar. So the next Topline OS Updates webinar will be January 15th, Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Love to see you there. Thanks for tuning in. I kept it under an hour for you. Feel free to watch again and speed me up. Bye-bye.